Today I just bought a funded account, so this is going to change everything because the next videos are going to be me documenting my journey to get that first payout. Because I realized that if I'm doing this live account, I'm not going to get anywhere. $200 is nothing. So, of course, I was profitable for the last 2 weeks, but doesn't matter, like $5, like there is nothing. So I want to be making real trading money, money that I can spend monthly. I want to travel this summer. I want to do some stuff. I want to have financial freedom. If I'm doing this slowly with a live account with 200 and something dollars, I'm just not going to get what I want to get. So also why I changed my perspective about funded. So a friend of mine told me that after passing the challenge, you don't need to keep paying for the monthly subscription. And I didn't know about this. Like I never did know about this. If I did know about this information back then when I passed my first challenge, that would change everything because before I had the pressure because the month was going to end, so to like speed up the results because I didn't want to pay for another month. But that really changes everything because, of course, you need to pass to the challenge within 30 days. Of course, if you don't pass the challenge, you can pay for the next month or even for whatever month you want to pay. But ideally, you want to pass the challenge within the first 30 days to not pay for another month. So if you pass the challenge within the first 30 days, you're just already there. Like it's almost guaranteed because then you can wait for the best opportunities to present itself, be patient, and get that payout. Like even if you pass the challenge and takes you maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months to get that payout, who cares? Like you get that payout, whatever. So that's what I'm going to do. If I pass the challenge, I'm going to be extremely selective with my trades, extremely careful, and just waiting for the best setups possible. So I'm just really, I'm not saying motivated, but I'm really hopeful that it's going to work. I can maybe buy more to fund accounts despite this one, maybe. But if this doesn't work at all, I need to go to work at a normal job, and it's going to suck. So I don't want to do that. So hopefully we can get this payout. So let's see how tomorrow it's going to go. Hopefully price action is good, but we have 30 days to pass the challenge. So that's the goal. So next videos, just a reminder, is going to be me every day. If I did some trades, I'm going to post, share my screen, how many money that I did, if I'm close to passing the challenge. So it's going to be really fun for you guys also if you're on the same path as me. Like what I recommend, if you have of course if you have a couple $1,000, you can start a live account. But if you don't have that capital, doing the funded account is the best thing possible because of course you can fail one, you can fail two. But if you get a payout, that's really worth it. The return on investment on funded, it's really worth it. But of course, if you're starting trading now, like don't spend money on funded. First learn, do some live accounts with a small capital, just learn, keep learning, improving your emotional capability, like your capability to control your emotions, your confluences, learn that the concepts, master your strategy, and then move to funded. Because on funded, your emotions are going to be through the roof. Like it's really chaotic, and you need to be extremely like emotionless and just wait, be patient, and have the discipline dialed in, to move on to funders, or otherwise you're going to spend a lot of money. But for the people who don't know me, I'm just going to give a little introduction of who I am. So I started trading on November. I learned for 2 months. Then December, I deposit my own capital on the live account, $30. Then January, I bought 4 funded accounts. The first one I passed the challenge. The other three, I didn't pass nothing. So it was $300 spent, if I'm not mistaken. Then move on to live account, $100. Then deposit more and was doing good. Like last 2 weeks, we were profitable, making money on live account Today we just lost $10, so that was bad, but with some mistakes today. But yeah, we keep moving off. Also, the focus is not the live account anymore; it's the funded. So that's it, guys. So probably we will see tomorrow.